Hi everyone, Jack and Miso from Eisaku Bunkaiwa community here again. And today's video with Miso, as always, is going to be more casual and is meant as listening practice for you. So the topic for today's video is going to be Miso herself. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you all about Miso, what kind of cat she is, how old she is, and how and why I got her. So let's get into it. So first let's start with her name, Miso. How did she get the name Miso? How did you get the name Miso? Well, the main reason I chose the name Miso is when I got her, I knew there was a good chance that I would come to Japan at some point with her. So I wanted a name that both Japanese people and American people could easily pronounce. So I chose Miso, like miso shiru, right? And actually my dad was the one who came up with the name Miso. When I first got her, I had no idea what to name her, and I couldn't figure out a name that felt right for her. And after a few days, my dad said, "Why not miso, like miso soup? That's Japanese." And I thought the name was very cute. I know it's a little strange, but I decided to go with that name. So she ended up being called Miso. And if you've been listening closely, you've probably heard me say her and she. So Miso is a girl. She is a female cat. And she is 5 years old. So actually her birthday is the day after Valentine's Day. So February 15th. And so this year she is 5. And I think in human years, that makes her about 18 or 20 years old. So she's already an adult. You grew up so fast. And seems like just yesterday she was a tiny little kitten. Actually, I recently posted some of her baby pictures on Instagram, so if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description below. So check out my Instagram to see baby Miso. If you can believe it, she was even cuter then than she is now, as cute as she is. So now let's talk about what kind of cat Miso is. This is actually a question I get pretty often, and I think the answer is kind of interesting. So the breed of cat Miso is called a ragdoll. So a ragdoll cat. And it's a new breed, it's a very young breed that was made in America, in California. And actually Miso is also from California. And this breed actually has a few very distinct characteristics. So the first is they're quite big. Actually, the males, I believe, are the biggest cats in the world. But Miso is quite small. She is only 5 kilograms, so very small for a ragdoll. I think the males can get up to over 10 kilograms, if I'm not mistaken. So Miso is quite little. Another unique trait of ragdolls are their eyes. Their eyes are always blue. So Miso's eyes might look red to the camera, but if you can see, Miso's eyes are also blue. So this is something that all ragdolls have, are blue eyes. Another trait of ragdolls is that, you might have noticed, Miso is very, very fluffy. All ragdolls are long-haired cats. And they come in a couple different colors and a couple different patterns on their fur. So with Miso, you can see that her face and her ears are gray. So we call this color blue. And if you look closely at Miso's paws here, her front paws, you'll see that they are white. So Miso is called, the pattern of Miso's fur is called mitted. So mitted comes from the word mitten, like gloves, right? So if you look at Miso's fur, it kind of looks like she's wearing mittens. So this pattern is called mitted. But the most interesting, the most unique thing about ragdolls is their personality. So you might have noticed, and anyone who has a cat might have noticed, that Miso is being very quiet and relaxed. You might be able to tell she's not very happy about sitting here in the video with me, but she doesn't fight. She will take it, right? She just accepts it. And this is a very ragdoll thing to do. Ragdolls are very relaxed. And the most unique thing about them and why they are called ragdolls, let's see if I can show you with Miso right now. So, oh, she's not happy, but you see, she is very relaxed when I pick her up. I can wiggle her around and she doesn't fight. She is like water. She's so soft, right? And actually, the word ragdoll in English refers to an old type of doll that is made out of like old towels or clothes. I'll show you a picture here. And it's known for being very soft. When you pick it up, it flops, right? Like Miso did when I picked her up. So this is actually a word we use pretty often in English to describe something that is very soft, right? Like the human body. If you have no control, let's say you ride a roller coaster and it's very fast and your body is just out of control, right? You're like a doll. We would say you were ragdolled by the roller coaster. So because these cats have the unique personality of going soft like a ragdoll when you pick them up, they got the name ragdoll. It's a really cute trait and it makes them fantastic pets because they're so relaxed and easygoing and maybe a little bit lazy. Right, Miso? Yeah, you're such a good girl. But that is all that I wanted to talk about in today's video. If you have any more questions, if there's anything about Miso that I didn't answer that you want to know, please leave us a comment down below and I'll try and answer it. But thank you so much for watching as always, and if you want to practice your English more, please click the link below and sign up for a lesson with me at Eisakabun Kaiwa Community. I'm sure Miso will make an appearance in the background, so you'll get to see her too. And if you want to see more pictures and videos of Miso doing cute things, you can find my Instagram in the description as well. I post a lot of pictures of her complaining about being in my videos or her baby pictures like I mentioned before, so be sure to check it out. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bye!